Hey guys, the new step-up banners have finally arrived, and with them, there are some changes in there. And there was a lot of controversy about these changes to the step-up banners and especially the ticket system. Today we'll have a look at if this is really the case, and for that I am joined by DragonballJoe.
Hey guys, what's up?
So first off, I would like to know, how is your feeling about the new changes? Let us know in the comments down below whether you think those are good, those are bad, and whether you got what you wanted. Let's start by having a look at how many characters per rotations you get, and then look at the probability of pulling the new Legends Limited character, which Joe was going to take over. And first off, let's look at first rotations versus subsequent rotations, because some people only do the first rotations, and there are some steps in there that you cannot repeat, right? So we will compare the UI Goku Banner, which still has the old system, with the Broly Banner or the Gogeta Banner, which are pretty much the same, which have the new system in place. So for the first rotation on an old banner, you would need 4,100 chrono crystals. The first step with 100 chronos gives you 3, then you get 5 characters, then 10, 10, 10, 10, and another 10 for free. That's a total of 58 characters, and you get 7 GSP tickets, so you get 1 guaranteed sparking with a 5% chance of pulling the new character. On the new system, the first rotation costs you 4,500 chrono crystals. Every multi will give you 10 characters. So you will get a total of 50 characters, and you will get 4 GSP tickets, which means you get 4 GSPs with a 0.5% chance of pulling the new character. That gives you a total of 54 characters over 59 characters in the old system. Now the subsequent rotations, if we look at the UI Goku Banner, the change is pretty small. I mean, you will pretty much lose the first 2 steps, which means that you pay 3,700 chrono crystals now, and you will get 50 characters because, yeah, the 3 and 5 character steps are gone. You will still get 5 GSP tickets, which equals 1 pull with a 5% chance of pulling the new Legends Limit character, and you also get 30 legendary tickets. The new system costs 4,000 chrono crystals per subsequent rotation, and it will give you 40 characters. You will get 4 GSP tickets with a 0.5% chance of pulling the new LF unit, and that means you get a total of 44 chars over a total of 51 characters in the old system. All of these rotations, no matter whether it's the first rotation, the subsequent rotation, the new system, the old system, all of those will give you 30 legendary tickets, so there's no change in that. And now let's have a look at the probabilities.
All right, so I'll be looking at the probability for each banner. So comparing the UI banner to the Broly and Gogeta one. In front of us, we have a chart here, credit to @IHaveNoIdea on Twitter, which DBZZoo posted earlier today. So we're just going to run through this chart and see if there is any major differences between them both mathematically. So as you can see, these are 2 full rotations. And for the maths, we are going to take away before step 2 on the Broly and Gogeta banner and before step 3 on the UI banner. This is just because we can disregard these, as you cannot do a rotation on those again once you've done 1. So looking through here, you see the old UI banner, you had a 10 multi at 0.25% for the new LF. So that's UI Goku. So that times 10 is 2.5% as a total possibility from 1 multi-summon in the banner. Comparing this to the one below for the Broly and Gogeta banner, where it's 0.5% per LF unit now. Per 10 multi, that's a 5%. So it's a 2.5% increase from the previous banner. So basically, more chance of pulling the LF in your multi-summon through the banner, which is great. So looking both of the banners, the UI Goku banner, we have 15% total possibility for a rotation, compared to the Broly and Gogeta banner at 20%. This isn't even counting the tickets yet. This is just how much crystals you put in and the percentage you get from it for pulling the new units. So a 5% increase overall when you do 1 rotation with your crystals through that banner, which is great. So looking at the tickets, you can see both of these banners are different. So the UI banner, it's 2%, 1%, 1%, 1%, as you can see, which is 5%. But we need to mention here that that 5% is from 1 sparking summon on the banner. Compare this to the Broly and Gogeta banner below, where it's a 2% to get one of the new units. You get 4 tickets from the rotation, but you get 4 different sparkings from that, not just 1 single summon like the previous banner. So basically, you're getting more sparkings for your tickets, but it's a less percent you'll get the new unit. Right, so overall, comparing both of these banners side by side, there's a nice little figure at the end there, which makes it a bit easier to understand, which the UI banner has 20% to get the new LF unit, compared to Broly and Gogeta, where it's 22%. So it's a slight increase overall comparing the whole rotation and the tickets you get and the percentage overall. There's a 2% increase to get one of the new LFs in the latest banner, which is great.
So who do you actually think benefits from this change and who might be slightly worse off, Joe?
So I would say this banner is really good for new players and people who are free to play, as you're getting multiple sparkings for your ticket, rather than the old banner system where you just got one sparking per 5 tickets.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it also goes with the MO of what Toshi said at the 2nd anniversary, where a lot of events were coming back just to kind of lure in new players. And coming back to the changes here, you can also see that this is probably also just to make sure that new players have that kind of success feeling of pulling a lot of different units, maybe also fleshing out their first team already, and being able to just quite right away jump into the game and maybe even being competitive in PvP if they get lucky on the banner.
Yeah, right. I guess as well, it's a celebration. They want everyone to be hyped about it. So they have increased the chances slightly from a rotation to get one of the new LFs. But it's not as much as they're sort of celebrating about once you actually get down and compare both banners. But there is a 2% increase, so we can't really complain that much. But like we just spoke about, newer players, people who are not spending money, are going to benefit this more because you're generally going to get more sparking units from your tickets compared to the old system. For people like me who have played since day one, and Wales, they're going to be a bit tired of pulling loads of sparking units from these tickets, and you don't need them basically.
There's one thing noteworthy though, is that there is a 2% increase in the chance of pulling the new featured LF. However, there's also an about 9% increase in the price of chrono crystals per rotation. So you might want to make your own mind up about that yourselves. And yeah, let us know what you think. That's it from us. And we hope that this video was informative. Make sure to follow us on all our social media, and we will see you guys in the next ones. Bye, everybody.